changed it from just do it to just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Like, it's not even a slogan. It's just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. God damn it, just do it.
Tell It Right Podcast.
Fucking A, everybody. It's Friday. It is the weekend of Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. What is it? 3-day weekend? Some of you assholes got 4-day weekends.
I got like a 4.5.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jared. Fucking
I mean,
A,
it's
dude.
not all shits and giggles, you know, especially when you giggle and shit.
It never is. It never is. But everybody, it's episode 76, Tell It Right podcast. We are live on YouTube. If you're out there, I'm sorry if we don't respond directly to you. For whatever reason, I can't see the chat. Oh, wait, maybe here's a chat button. All right, maybe I'll see you. Maybe I'll see you there. But anyways, thanks for joining. We appreciate it. How's it fucking going, Jared?
It's going, man. It's Friday and the long weekend. Like, you can't beat that.
No.
Like, any government-paid holiday is okay in my books.
Uh-huh.
You know what
I'm
I
with
mean?
you there.
Like,
cheers to
like,
that.
probably the only thing that they've done right is, you know, they stole my foreskin, but they gave me a day off, you know, every once
For sure,
in a while.
yeah.
So, I mean, maybe that's an even trade. But you know what? I saw this thing the other day that showed, like, the amount of days off that other countries have, like, paid days, like, government holidays.
Makes you sick.
And the U.S. is, like, 10, and there's other countries that have, like, 42.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Like, we have the least amount of days off of work.
Like, even China has, like, a decent amount of days off.
Yeah, they have, like, 2 weeks off for the Chinese New Year.
I think
Like,
they
basically
have,
the
like, a
whole month of
holiday going
February.
on right now.
Yeah, like the
think
whole
they're,
month of February, they're off of work in China.
It's amazing. I mean, they surplus so much that they can probably do it, you know? Oh, yeah, we'll close down
Here
for
we
a
are.
month.
Here we are,
Yeah.
busting our asses.
Busting those chops, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking... So, bro, I guess my midlife crisis has hit me pretty hard here. So I bought a bowling ball. Okay. So I went out online, bought
Fucking
myself.
bowling ball, man.
I bought myself
Whose
a
bowling
fucking
ball is this? It's yours, man.
I fucking bought a bowling ball, and so today I decided I'm gonna go up to the local bowling alley and go to the pro shop. I mean, you know, right before this podcast, actually, to get my fingers or the holes drilled out in there for my fingers, and so you know, I'm looking online. They said they're open. They were open till 7. It was like still like 5:45. I'm like, I got some great time here. I'm gonna drop it off. We'll pick it up tomorrow. So I show up to the fucking bowling alley, right? And I'm walking in, and I got this box. I got the ball in there, and I'm asking the guy at the front desk. I'm like, is the pro shop down that way? He's like, he like looks at me with a blank fucking stare, and then he's like, yeah. And so I'm like, okay. So I go walking fucking down there, and it's at the other end of the bowling alley. So I walk in at one end, literally walk to the other end, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, dude. The pro shop was fucking closed. Like
The guy didn't say
there was
anything?
right. There was a sign on the fucking door of the pro shop. Oh, we'll be closed this weekend. And like I'm like sitting here like, what the fuck is that guy's deal? You can't give me a heads up. Like you're gonna make me fucking walk to the other end just to find out it's closed.
Did you
And,
give
like,
him a dirty look when you walked out?
Well, he wasn't looking, but yeah, that I was ready to be like, oh, thanks for telling me it's fucking closed.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? What is wrong with people?
You know, there's a person
I'll
that
show
we
him.
know that there's a person we know that has drilling equipment for bowling balls.
Really?
Yeah. He's right over in Bolingbrook. Mr.
Oh, yeah?
Jacob that we worked
Yeah.
with, he drills
Yeah.
bowling balls.
Really?
Yeah, you probably do it for free. He's got like the whole drill and everything set up.
Oh.
Drill.
Well, I want it for this weekend, bro. I want to
Well,
fucking get a
ask him.
300.
He's probably sitting at his house right now. I'll message
He
him
better be.
right
He
now.
better be watching this podcast right now.
I highly doubt that one, but
Wow.
he's probably inebriated as we speak. But
Probably. Yeah, I'll fucking drill it. I'll fucking drill that out, boy.
he'd probably do it drunk, and he'd do it well.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, get your fucking shit together. Come on, you know?
Yeah.
But, I did want to tell you, I made it back to the fucking karate dojo again. So,
no pain in this dojo.
fucking more Korean blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, dude, it's just like that fucking place reeks of just like 20 years of just student sweat. Martial arts student sweat. It's like, get new fucking mats, dude. You know, like, obviously your fucking bleach isn't working. But, no, it was weird. So, like, the last time I was there, we were just moving some rails, right? And, like, there was nothing, like, everywhere where they were working out was still on the other part of this building. So the part we were installing the rails actually smelled really nice, you know, kind of like new floor and all that shit. Because he had some, like, laminate, or the master had some laminate floors put in, too, you know. So this time, now everything's been moved over. All the mats that were on the other side are now in this room. And I'm just like, oh, the moment my dad opened the door, it was just like, it fucking hit you. You were just like, holy fuck.
Smell like sweaty Chinaman.
Well, Korean, man.
Well,
Actually,
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these, you know.
a bunch of Americans that
Want to be
learned
Chinese.
from the Koreans. Koreans are, they're pretty
why-
fucking nasty people, man. Their martial arts is like fucking nasty. All pressure points, like, they can fuck you up, man. They're fucking wild. Yin yang.
Korea's just such a small area. Like, I couldn't imagine that they really have that good of, you know,
Martial arts?
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's exactly, what the fuck are you talking about? That's exactly why they would have great martial arts. They're in a small area. They gotta fucking defend themselves. No,
Yeah.
Koreans know how to defend themselves. Actually, Hapkido is like a common self-defense class that you
Is
can
it
go to.
jujitsu or is it hapkido?
Hapkido. So
Yeah, see, I
Hapkido is
don't
all
know.
based on pressure points.
So it's not jujitsu.
No, but it's still
It's all
designed
based
for the
on pressure points. Where they fucking Mr. Spock?
Yeah. Yes, actually, yes. Yes. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, like, dude, like, fucking, like, going after collarbones and fucking grabbing wrists and shit and, like,
They just sit
breaking
there and
kneecaps.
They've got, like, a cardboard cutout of Spock sitting there. And you'd be like, know the ways of hapkido.
That would be
And
a
he's
great
doing, like,
marketing
the sign, the live long and prosper sign.
If I knew
I can't do it with
Taekwondo,
my left hand.
if I knew Taekwondo and, like, Hapkido, I would open up a school and I'd call myself Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. I mean,
Welcome
there's
to
really
Taekwondo's
only-
dojo.
There's only one, like, useful form of martial arts, and that's that one that Bruce Lee developed. That's, like, basically street fighting.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to look that up. Bruce Lee's martial art. What
Isn't
was
that like
called? Jeet
what's the
Kune
name of
Do. Jeet Kune Do.
Oh, there's another
Yeah,
one.
no. What?
There's
Fucking
there's a
Kung Fu?
oh,
Kung Fu?
Kung Fu, the legend.
Kung Fu. Fu. No, Bruce Lee. Do I need to ask my Google that fucking nonchalantly answers questions for me?
Your
Did
Ask
fucking
Jeeves.
Bruce Lee invent Jeet Kune Do?
Oh
Yes,
no,
he
so
did. He fucking
Krav,
did.
Krav Maga. That's
What?
supposed to be Krav Maga.
How do we spell that? Krav? How
Yeah,
do you spell
Krav Maga.
Krav?
Just put it in there; it'll
Krav
nonchalantly give you an answer.
Maga.
No, Maga.
Maga. Maga. Oh, it's spelled with a fucking K.
Yeah, it's self-defense.
So is Hapkido. I mean, there's
Yeah,
all kinds of self-defense.
yeah, but Krav Maga is Aikido, boxing, judo, karate, and wrestling all into one form
That's what everybody
for
fucking
real-world
says.
situations. It's like, hey, if somebody's coming at you, kick them in the nuts. Like, that's the kind of training that they do. Like, go for the soft spots, like, type thing. But I'll
Yeah.
teach you how to wrestle and, like, grappling and, all that type of shit.
Yeah. Krav Maga.
Yeah.
Yes.
Krav Maga will help you deal with sudden attacks, attempted robbery, or any kind of violent situations.
Fucking A.
There you go.
Krav Maga is for everybody. That's what this
That's
website
like,
says.
was it Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Is that what that robot guy's doing from Facebook?
Yeah. Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. Oh yeah, jujitsu. So what is jujitsu? Is it actually Brazilian or is it like fucking Japanese?
Well, there's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, I
Which
know.
obviously means something from Brazil.
Well,
Like a
I didn't
version
know if
of
it was like there's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu and then there's fucking jiu-jitsu. It's just like a weird word for Brazilians to say, man. I don't know. To me, like, I feel like... No, yeah, the word jiu-jitsu derives from the Japanese ju, meaning gentle, and jitsu, meaning art. It's gentle art. Breaking your fucking neck, though. Gently.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
So that's my question: is there or did the Brazilians like, oh, let's just take some fucking Japanese words and make our own martial art? That's what I want to know. Someone's got to go to www.tellitrightpodcast.com and leave a comment and answer that fucking question for me because I'm fucking retarded.
Maybe it's something like what Argentinian people do. There's a lot of transplants from Japan and Brazil or something. Maybe
running away from the war.
Running away from the nukes.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Bigger than your
Brazil has the
thumb,
highest murder
you're
rate
fucked.
in the entire world, I think.
Who does?
Brazil.
That's fucked.
And because of the amount of murders that happen there, I think that it's some percentage, like less than 80% of them actually go, or 80% of them go unsolved of the murders.
Really?
Yeah, it's some ridiculous thing. Like, you never want to go to Brazil.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
No, so like I had a buddy in college that went to Brazil once. And he was telling me like what he learned out there, like you could get like I guess you don't like pay hookers or something. That's like weird. You just buy the room. Like I didn't get it. Like it was weird. Like maybe I just misunderstood it from all these years. I don't know.
Brazil is the 7th highest. Number 1 is Venezuela, has the highest murder rate in the world.
Wait, didn't
So
they just
South
have like
America is
a
fucking
fucking
awful.
coup over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venezuela has a crime index of 83.76, the highest of any country. The U.S. Department of State issued a level 4 travel advisory to Venezuela, indicating that it's unsafe to travel to the country and travelers should not travel there. The high crime rates have been attributed to the government corruption, flawed judiciary system, and the breakdown of rule of law. But Brazil is number 7, so it's not much better. And in between there is Papua New Guinea, South Africa, Honduras, Trinidad, and yeah, those are the others that are right in between.
Washington,
El
D.C.,
Salvador.
Detroit.
Jamaica is number 10.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty rough world still out there. It's getting better. They're getting better.
Yeah. Brazil's
Yeah,
current homicide rate is 23.6% homicides. Are there, and in previous years was 30% homicides. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah, man. That's fucking wild, man, dude. You know what they need? They need motherfucking Robocop. They need Peter Weller from the 80s. Get shit done. Get shit back together, you know?
Yeah.
Get your shit back together.
But does RoboCop really get his shit back together? I mean, did he ever really? No, he just was like a head.
You know what? When you think about it, RoboCop is the saddest story in the world. It is. I mean, like, no, I mean, like, he got beefed up. He got turned into, like, an invincible motherfucker.
Yeah.
But, like, he lost it all. Lost his wife. Like, he couldn't be intimate with his wife because then he wasn't considered human anymore. He was just considered a fucking machine. And it was like, fuck you, you're our property now. We saved your life, but you're our property, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
And he's like, Robo wants a cookie. And they're like, no, get the fuck out of here. You know. That's true. Peter Weller did that once. There was a scene, some fucking jagoffs eating a bunch of Oreos, and Peter Weller wanted it. But the dude's like, no, I'm not giving fucking him a cookie because, like, we're about to shoot something and he's going to have Oreo in his teeth. You know, it's not going to fucking work well. So.
What if he just wanted to lick the inside of it?
Oh, God, that was gross.
Jesus Christ.
I almost died.
Did you die? I thought you died.
Yeah, I died. I came back to life, actually. It's pretty wild. Saw Robocop there licking the fucking cream out of the cookie. And
It got you excited.
it was wild. Yeah, I got excited there. Yeah, I don't know. What if he did want to just lick the fucking, the vanilla? I kind of want a fucking Oreo now.
Robo want cookie.
Robo wants a cookie. Get Robo a cookie. Well, everyone's like, give him a fucking damn cookie. And then the dude just fucking ate them all in front of him. He pissed him off. And I think he stopped the scene to get some fucking cookies. It's fucking wild, dude. Like, when you're an actor sometimes, like, the fucking power you have, you can, like, just, like, you know, like, every moment is, like, money, right? Like, the day you go out there, every moment is money. And this jagoff wants a fucking cookie, so let's stop this whole $1 million production right now. Let's get him fucking a few cookies and then brush his fucking teeth afterwards so he doesn't look like a fucking weirdo on the screen.
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, $1 million might be kind of exaggerant. Hundreds of thousands of dollars production.
I'm just saying in general, it's $1 million movie.
I know.
But I mean, yeah, we're probably talking like tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands, like, or he probably racked up like tens of thousands just to get a fucking cookie, you know.
Yeah. wants to talk about World War II. Shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker, dude. No,
Tony Robbins hungry.
but yeah, I watched all those Robocops last weekend, dude.
That was
pretty,
your first mistake.
Yeah, but it was all right. I mean, I watched them all actually, even the fucking modern one. I'm gonna say the modern one's probably more. It's even more sad.
I like the modern one.
The modern one is like all the others put together, and that's how it should have been.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
I like the modern one. I thought it was. It's kind of underrated. It's not great. It could have been better.
Right.
You're wrong, but I mean, for what it was, I think it got kind of the shaft.
Yeah. I just thought it was weird when they fucking pulled the body away and he's just a fucking brain and spine, pretty much.
It's just a head and a lungs and an arm.
Well, I'm like sitting here like, what the fuck are you doing to this guy? Like, fucking hey, dude. Like, if that was a real life situation, like, I don't think he would have survived. He just would have, like, his brain would have just, like, fucking died. Or the moment they gave him the gun, he would have blown his brains out.
Yeah.
I'm not real. Boom.
Well, I mean, why would you save the arm and the lungs anyways? I mean, if you're
that's right. They saved his arm. That's kind of retarded.
Yeah, like, I mean, why save the arm? You can make him control a robot arm. Why would you want a regular arm anyways? Like, maybe for
force
touch.
lightning.
Yeah,
force lightning.
Yeah, it's fucking, what do you call it?
Gary Oldman's like, oh, he's going to need force lightning one day.
Yeah, it was definitely a weird combination of people in there, too.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
right?
Michael Keaton is in there. Who else? I mean, the main character guy was the guy from Suicide Squad, right? He was in the first Suicide Squad.
No, you're talking. He might have been.
Yeah.
He might. Oh, you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry. The guy who played Robocop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
That's Josh. I keep wanting to say Holloway, but it's not Josh Holloway. It's Josh. Let's just look up Robocop.
Just joshing.
He's just joshing.
I'm just
He's
joshing.
just joshing. No, I'm sorry, Joel Kinnaman. I don't know why I thought his name was Josh. Joel.
But he's the one from Suicide Squad too.
Yeah,
like,
he's
in love with the witch lady.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah. So you had Jay Baruchel. We can never say his name, but the dude from like Knocked Up and just another Canadian fuck. To get
I forgot he was in there.
Yeah, he plays like the marketing, assistant
dude.
Or dude, whatever. And
doesn't he have like a mustache or something, or like some type of weird facial hair in that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But no, the honorable mention here is the guy that the bad guy that was controlling all the robot, or the soldier dude, the contractor dude, or whatever.
Yeah.
So you remember in the beginning they're doing the news story, and so there's that guy leading them away, like, "Hey, don't worry, I never lost a red asset today. We're not losing one tomorrow."
Yeah.
That's the guy that played in Semi-Pro. He's the guy that played the fucking hippie ass motherfucker who made the shot that he wasn't supposed to. He falls asleep. Remember, he's like, "Hey man," and then like they give him the ball and he like passes out, and then like Will Ferrell gets in his ear and wakes him up, and then he just throws the fucking ball and it lands the hoop, And so then he wins the $10,000 check or whatever. Or he's supposed to win $10,000.
Yeah.
So Will Ferrell just keeps going, here we go. Here we got a winner. He won a big check that says $10,000. And it just keeps emphasizing how it says $10,000 on it. And then it cuts away. Eventually it comes back. And he's like, hey, Jackie, man, I went to the bank and they said I can't cash this check, but like, they're just saying like I need a real check. Like, would you be able to just write me a real check? He's like, wait, what do you mean? That was a real check. He's like, did you try going to the big bank where they have the big check department where you could cash the big check department or whatever? But that's the guy. It's just weird when you see, like, when you get introduced to an actor, right? And they're like a character that's like a B-hole B-roll. And like, just like, it's weird to see them like when they're doing that and you just kind of think they're just like a whatever. Like, honestly, I thought that guy, his name's Jackie Earl Haley. I seriously thought he was just some like hippie guy they fucking brought out on the street or whatever and was playing along. I didn't, like, when I first saw him, I never like actually like told myself, oh, this is a real actor. Like, he's really acting in this movie, you know. But then I see him in Robocop and you're just kind of like, holy fuck, dude, you're like the stoner guy. Like, now you're like this like straight shooter fucking military mercenary dude now. That's like kind of a badass, actually. So,
yeah,
I thought that was weird.
I actually have some breaking news for us right now.
What? What?
Just breaking news. This goes with, listen to this.
Listen.
So, judge denies actor motion to dismiss involuntary manslaughter charge.
Ooh.
Alec Baldwin filed 3 separate motions to dismiss his involuntary manslaughter charge ahead of his trial, and the judge denied all of them. All
fucking
3.
A. You're going down, Alec. You fucking son of a bitch. All you had to do was say you fucking... Come out and say you fucking shot. Like, you pulled the trigger.
Yeah, they denied, dismissed. The judge rejected both of Baldwin's dismissal arguments regarding the grand jury process, concluding it wasn't prejudiced against him. Court documents obtained by blah, blah, blah. The defense that had argued that prosecutors flouted the rules of the grand jury proceedings diverted attention away from exculpatory evidence, witnesses, and which prosecutors have denied, calling him shameless and pointing out contradictory statements he made. We look forward to our day in court, Baldwin's lawyer, Alex Shapiro and Luke Nikas said in a statement. Damn.
Fucking Alec. He's going down. Like, we've talked about this many times on the show. Like, I just, like, the way he went about this it's just bad. Like, I think if he took a little bit more responsibility, like, how much worse can it have been? He still was sued. It's not like he was going to go to jail for it. It obviously was a fucking movie that they were shooting. Accidents happen. Like, again, he's not going to go to jail just, like, overnight right there. I just, like, to me, it was just, like, just come out and say you pulled the trigger, but you did not know that there was a fucking live round in there, Like, you're still going to get fucking backlash either way, right? Like, I think it's worse this way than if he just came out. Because, like, do you know who David Hall is?
No.
Exactly. He's the fucking assistant director of the movie. And he came out and basically said he pled guilty. he's wearing a fucking ankle bracelet right now. Like, he doesn't... I don't think he even has the... Well, maybe he does have the felony charge, but he's got an ankle... Well, no, because he's not serving time or whatever, but he's got the ankle bracelet and all that, so, like, you know, he got off light. But then Hannah Gutierrez-Reed came out, and she's all like she had the... Like, I feel bad for her. I don't think she should have been in that job. But she has to own up to the consequences that happen. And she is, unfortunately. Well, unfortunate for her. But, yeah, it's just like it, you know, like she kind of went the same way, like trying to say it's not her fault, you know, and it's like that was her responsibility. And so somebody got fucking killed over it. But we all agree, though, that Alec, as the holder of the gun, also has a fucking role in making sure he has, you know, all fucking blanks. Shake the fucking rounds. You know, look for the holes or whatever that signify it's a dummy and all that crap. Or, well, yeah, because dummy rounds look like bullets, but they got distinct features on them. So they either have the pellets inside where you can shake them, something with the primer, and then there's also some that just have holes drilled down the side of them, so you know that they're fucking fake. You know?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people at fault, for sure. But, like, I feel like this could go a lot smoother if everybody just kind of took responsibility and was just like, I feel like everyone's fighting, and this state wants to fuck them all in the fucking ass.
Well,
like,
I think nobody cares about New Mexico. So,
yeah, it's bringing all this fucking attention to them.
Yeah, and I think they may not put him in jail, but something in my heart tells me that at a minimum they're gonna make him pay a bunch of money so that they can actually get some money, because again, nobody gives a shit about New Mexico. Sorry, New Mexico people. Nobody gives a shit about you.
You're just a bunch of fucking meth heads.
You might
honestly.
as well just be Mexico at this point, because we just don't care. Like,
we're going to Old Mexico!
Yeah, you might as well just be Old Mexico, because you probably were part of Mexico back in the day, so you're not New Mexico.
Do you remember that movie? Do you remember Young Guns with Emilio Estevez?
Yeah.
Where he's Billy the Kid? That's what he'd always yell that out. We're going to Old Mexico! We're getting out of here, boys! Oh,
Old Mexico.
That's wild, though. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I kind of expected this out of Alec. I just, like, I know when this court case comes up, I have a feeling their defense is going to be all based on the Hannah Gutierrez-Reed case. And I don't know. I just don't think the state of New Mexico is going to handle or take this shit. Like, dude, they tried hitting Alec Baldwin with fucking brandishing before. Like, brandishing was on his, like, initial, like...
That's dumb.
Yeah, and then they, like, hit... Right, and then, like, something changed, and, like, it wasn't considered brandishing. Like, the brandishing law changed and got, like, redefined, and so it didn't... What he didn't fall by it. But essentially, yeah, their law of brandishing is, like, literally shaking the gun and saying, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You know, so... But,
that's juicy. It literally just came out like an hour or two ago that happened. So
yeah, that's another negative for the Baldwin gang. I wonder how Stephen Baldwin's doing. I probably like him better as an actor than Alec, to be honest. But
didn't he have like some kind of breakdown? Like a
yeah, I think he got out of fucking acting and was like, "Fuck you all." Well, he was getting B-roll, B-hole shit, dude. So he, like, I don't even know
what terrible actor.
Well, yeah, the whole family is.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly what other movies he's done. I know he, like, The one I know him for is Biodome. So
He was in
he did
Backdraft.
Oh, was he?
Wasn't he the main character in Backdraft?
Or are we talking about Alec or Steven?
Steven.
Maybe. I gotta see Backdraft again. It's been years. Wasn't Kurt Russell in Backdraft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And then there's Chicago Firefighters too. It's a good movie. Like I saw it a few years ago, but I didn't like really pay attention to it. But I just remember the beginning. They
it's
just
Billy Baldwin was in it.
Oh, fuck Billy Baldwin. Like you know what? He could kill 5 people and nobody would give a shit. Truly.
Damn, he looks fucking old as sin. Yeah, he's not even in anything really to Flatliners, Gossip Girl.
But then, oh fuck that. But then the other thing Stephen Baldwin did was the spin-off of Slapshot 2. And that was a dumb fucking movie, dude. That probably killed his fucking career. You probably never saw Stephen Baldwin. I've never seen him after that.
I'm pretty sure Biodome is what probably killed his career.
Well,
he wasn't in anything until like late 2000s after Biodome.
Really?
And that was like 96.
Wow. That's fucking wild. I figured he played in some other shit. Oh my god, it's so weird looking at this picture of him. It's like a fucking retarded Alec. Oh, dude, he played in the Flintstones movie. Oh, he played in Usual Suspects.
Yeah, but that was prior to Biodome.
Oh.
I mean, there's a pretty big.
Well, dude, that's the thing. Well, you know the story with Pauly Shore, right?
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore. So he had opportunity to go on to do other things, but something where he was like,
he wouldn't put a penis in his mouth.
Well, no, he stuck with being the Weasel character, and I think it was Adam Sandler possibly trying to get him to evolve out of that. And he's like, dude, I'm the fucking Weasel, man, you know. And that killed his career. Like, let's pull up Pauly Shore right now.
Pauly Shore.
Like, he played in that Amish movie, and then that it destroyed him. But like, dude, he produced like Biodome.
I despise all of his movies. I've never watched Biodome.
Really?
Like, to completion.
Biodome's fucking hilarious.
I've never watched like pretty much any of his movies.
In the Army Now?
No.
That one kind of sucks because Andy Dick's in it. So he played in Encino Man. That was 92, but no, that was the early ship. Hold on. So let's go down. Let's go down all the way to...
I actually watched Employee of the Month the other day with the Andy Dick. He's the optometrist.
Yeah.
He's like blind, has those huge glasses. Doesn't this thing say that it's glasses in an hour? And he like spins the sign around. He's like, it's glasses in about an hour. Well, how long is it going to take? About an hour. Like, are you staring at my breasts? I don't know.
I remember that.
His eyes are so messed up.
Yeah, he had like
Coke,
what do they call
Coke bottle glasses?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so back to Fuckface Shore. So yeah, no, like he played in Biodome, and then yeah, dude, he played a voice in Casper, some fucking Casper cartoon, The Friendly Ghost. Well, I'm trying to find In the Army Now. Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, I see a bunch of like guest stars on TV, but that doesn't mean shit. That's just getting an extra paycheck, you know.
He's almost 60 years old. Good God, man. What the fuck happened to that guy?
But I'm trying, yeah. I'm trying to find out what fucking movie was it where he was like he like went Amish or something. Like I want to say that fucking killed his career. But yeah, like the thing was he was trying to be the weasel for life and like he just got older and like people
The
weren't
son-in-law.
in it. Oh, that was before Biodome. So maybe Biodome is what fucking killed everything, actually. I think you're
Him
right
and
now.
Steven are fucked.
Yeah.
Fucking 96, man.
Hold on though. I want to see a little bit more depth on Biodome though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Pauly Shore is like the one who pretty much like produced this. Hold on. Should tell us. Yeah, I thought I saw somewhere that Pauly Shore was like a big like he's it like this was more of like an independent film type thing. Like, you know, like this was more like a fucking shitty art piece sort of deal. So like it sounded like he put his own money into this, but now I'm starting to see that I was wrong about that. I just watched it a few weeks ago. I thought I saw Pauly Shore was a producer on it, but I guess I was wrong. Oh well. But I like the beginning of Biodome. I thought like with the punk rock music and shit, and like the way they were messing around with the cartoon artwork and shit, it was pretty fucking dope. But yeah, looking back, it is a pretty terrible fucking movie. And then like you know, actually start like once you start like really saying the names out loud of like the different characters, like Noah Faulkner. I think it's no one fucked her would be. There's Olivia Biggs, Mimi Simpkins, T.C. Romulus. I don't know if that's one. I don't know. I feel like there's innuendos.
In his names.
Yeah. Let's
I don't
see.
know, man.
Who's the other chick? There was, oh yeah, Petra von Kant. Dr. Petra von Kant.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
But he does make a good Richard Simmons in that, the court jester short film. Because Pauly Shore just looks exactly like Richard Simmons.
Well,
now.
I heard
It's
there was
disgusting.
supposed to be some kind of fucking thing about where Pauly Shore was supposed to play the life of Richard Simmons, but Richard Simmons won't sign off on it. I don't know. I've been seeing articles for a while, but it might be what you're referencing actually.
Because it's a short film.
I don't
called The
know.
Court Jester.
And what's the court jester about? Is it about Richard Simmons?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at its core, the film is a tribute to the enduring legacy of fitness guru Richard Simmons, renowned for his infectious energy and dedication to helping others. And it looks disgusting, but he looks exactly like Richard Simmons. And they didn't change anything about Pauly Shore. So, I mean, he just basically has morphed into Richard Simmons. The Weasel is now a gay fitness instructor.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. He's got that, like, Rob Schneider type. Like, he's there. He's been funny in the past, but he's just, like, fizzled out. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's been pretty active up on the stand-up. I think he's got a tour and stuff. So, like, you know, good for him. But yeah, movie career-wise, he knows he made mistakes. He talks about it.
You know who he didn't destroy? Our man BT. Or BF.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Anything he put him
Encino.
on the map.
Exactly, with Encino, man.
Yeah. Like, dude, I don't even want to get into it, dude. He's got, like, the fucking abs and, like, the body, the build. And now he's He's got better, but he's not BF or whatever.
He's not the BF that you'd like to BF.
Yeah, he's not the BF I'd like to BF. Yeah, that's very positive and interesting. I don't know why I said positive, but it's pretty fucking interesting there. What else is going on out there? Fucking the fuck what's going on Max there? They put out Dune 2, huh?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for that because I'm too cheap to go to the movie theaters anymore. So,
Oh man. So
Yeah.
so here's the thing about this. So I did watch it, but like I really didn't watch one. So why don't you
how? Like, how could you not watch one?
I did I
It's
watched
been out
some of it.
forever.
I've watched some of it. I just never like
It's
really.
actually a good movie.
Yeah, I actually tried watching the original Dune one time,
That
and
one's rough.
I said, get the fuck out of here, you fucking
Yeah, the
losers.
original Dune, like the
It
problem
wasn't
with
ready
the
for
original,
its time. It needed
no,
this. It needed this
that
world.
and Dune, the first one is actually a combination of one and two that we just recently saw. So they crammed all of these two movies into one movie
Yeah.
originally. And it's not good. Like, so there's a few movies out there that they cram too much shit into it, right? And
Yeah.
I feel like this newest Dune is one of them. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, like
But
Ghostbusters, man. That was like fucking. They crammed everybody in that fucking movie.
yeah,
Anyways, so go on.
like I feel like the story is just like the way it was pieced together in this latest version. It was
Yeah.
too blocky. There was just these gaps that you didn't really get a feel of how far the timeline was. You know what I mean? Like even
Yeah.
the way it starts out, it's like, well, where is this? Is this like right off after we left off? Like it felt like that, but at the same time, I don't know. It just felt different.
Well, right,
Yeah.
because Josh. Spoiler alerts here. Josh Brolin fucking appears, and it looks like he'd been doing something for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. A
Like
long
he'd
time.
been, yeah, like running cargoes or spices or whatever the fuck he was doing.
Yeah. Like he
Um,
was like a militia guy or
yeah,
a merc.
yeah, he's a merc. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So like that's what I just didn't get about that. So it felt kind of rushed and patchy as far as like time frame. Like the
Yeah,
good reference that I always use on it, fucking Rise of the Skywalker, the last Star Wars movie they made. Like
hmm
that should have been two movies. But then they just cram a whole bunch of bullshit into it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a terrible storyline to begin with, but
right.
the way that they crammed everything together into it made it even that much worse. So this Dune 2 wasn't as bad. It was you could still follow it, but I just felt I mean it was cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. You know, the way that it played out, you know, the movie was
Yeah.
decent. But I just felt too blocky, just kind of all over the place with it. And they're making a third, but from what I hear, a third one's going to suck because they're based off of books.
Right.
And after basically, so, you know, if you haven't read the book or if you haven't seen the second movie, I guess this would be a spoiler. But what happens is in the third Dune or Dune Messiah is
Well, wait. Let's go back. Can you
yeah.
explain like Dune 1?
Yeah, so you mean like the whole storyline?
Well, yeah,
Like the
just give a brief like summary.
Okay.
Yeah, like exactly what's going on with that one.
So Dune 1 is basically there's this giant empire across the universe, right?
Yeah.
And there's this no, I can't
Are they like
Arrakis.
clans or like?
Yeah, they're like think of it as like there's the emperor and then there's different lords, right?
Yeah.
And they all have their own planets. and there's this planet Arrakis, which has a shitload of spice, and they use spice to actually do interstellar transportation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's used to travel the universe very quickly, and without it, you can't get across the universe. So Arrakis has all this spice on it, and they have to mine it from there. And then there's the Harkonnen who are currently mining the spice, and the Emperor has this plan to get rid of the Atreides clan. Let's just call them clans for now.
Yeah.
By having them take over, and the Harkonnen kind of sabotage it, and then they come in and they kill off Atreides. Well,
Atreides are the local people, and the Harkonnens are just another planet that's.
no, Harkonnen came in and they were mining on Arrakis. Atreides is another clan that was on another planet. That's where Paul Atreides. He is.
Is that the what's his face?
Guys.
Batista. Batista.
Batista is the Harkonnen.
Okay, he's the Harkonnen.
He's the bad
And then-
guy.
Right. But who are the other people again now?
The Atreides.
Okay, the Atreides, and
The
that's
House
like
Atreides.
are
Those are the
the
good
people?
guys.
Are those the people that are like running around the desert or whatever? Or?
Those are the Fremen.
Okay, the Fremen are the ones, the desert rats. The Harkins are the fucking Batista fuckers, and then the Atreides are the Oscar
other-
Isaac clan.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
So Atreides comes in and they have to take over mining, right? And they kind of
Yeah.
befriend the Fremen. And he's like, okay, just don't hurt us. Think of the Fremen as like Indians,
Native
the
Americans.
people. Yeah,
Native Americans.
Native Americans.
People
And
you see
Atreides
here.
comes in and they're
Fucking
mining,
Cherokee.
right? They're mining some shit. And there's these giant worms that live on the planet too.
Yeah, the
the
butthole
sandworms.
worms. Yeah.
Yeah, the butthole worms. So, anyways, there's this big plot to kill off the Atreides. Paul and his mom make it out. Paul is the prince, if you will.
Timothy
He's
Chalamet.
Yeah, Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
So, and he has a lot of traits to him that a lot of the locals, the natives, see as their
the-
deity.
The Fremerkamites or whatever you call them.
The Fremen.
The Fremen.
Yeah.
He shares traits with the Fremen.
Fremens, and then
the
they're
Fremens.
kind of their deity that's called like the something
Peter
Shalut
Parker's
or
girl
something.
showed up. Mary Jane
Yeah.
or no,
Said-
she's not
said,
Mary
yeah.
Jane.
Yeah, she's Mary Jane and
No, I
Spider-Man.
thought she was the other one. There's
No,
Mary Jane, and then there's
no.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about Dune.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, they show up, and so by the end of the first one, Paul and all them meet up with the Fremen and kind of get inducted
friendly.
into their clan, if you will.
You get friendly with the Fremen.
So- Start Dune 2. Bautista's come back. He killed off all the Atreides. He's starting to get more spice production done because he's making him a shitload of money.
Yeah.
And so he's doing all this, and the Fremen are now attacking the
Guerrilla
Harkonnen.
style. Yeah, guerrilla
yeah,
style.
they're guerrilla style. Yeah, so it's like straight up 1776. With fucking George Washington crossing the Delaware in the middle of the night, sneaking up on these mofos
Yeah.
and taking them out. Right.
Right.
So, anyways, he starts to show Paul Atreides starts to show all these,
Signs.
features of the deity, signs of that he's like the leader, and all this and that.
He's the
and-
prophet.
Yeah, the Prophet
Prophecy.
Muhammad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they get through it. They just keep on beating him up, and then he comes to find out because he gets with what's his face, Josh Brolin.
The bro.
And he finds out that on the planet they had like 98 nuclear warheads that they had brought with them, and he has direct control over them. The Atreides had brought them with them.
Right.
So he uses them to attack the Harkonnen.
They basically give these freedom fighters now a big stick that they can be in competition with. Now they got nukes.
Yeah.
We're going to fuck you up. We're going to fuck you up, Harkonnens. What a weird name, Harkonnens. So basically, that draws out into a battle where they pretty much fuck up the Harkonnens and they destroy that whole clan pretty much, right? And then he kind of takes over, or Timothy Chalamet. What's his name? Paul?
Yeah, Paul Atreides.
Paul Atreides. He regains his claim to the throne, or his heir, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm kind of blind from then on. Is that pretty much the movie there? When he
takes over and he kills the Emperor. So.
Well, he kills the Harkonnen guy, but he doesn't kill...
No, he kills the Emperor.
Wait, he killed... what's his fucking name?
Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
I think he killed him. I don't remember if he killed him or he just took over from him. I thought he killed him.
Maybe he did. I know, like, Peter Parker's girl got pissed off because, like, they were supposed to be, like, bumping uglies and having families and shit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I'm going to take this chick's hand because she's the Emperor's daughter, and I'm going to bang her, and we're going to fucking rule the universe here. But then something that changed, though, didn't it, at the end? Or she still ran off? I forget.
Yeah, she, like, ran off at the end because she was pissed off. And she's like, I'm going to go cry in the desert and
never see you guys again. And
my
play with
dry
butthole
vagina.
worms.
Yeah, with a dry vagina.
So then that ends that movie. And then, so you're saying now there's a third book, right?
So that's actually... Dune 1 and 2 is the first book.
Okay.
Dune 2, or the third one, is going to be the second book, which is called Dune Messiah. And it might actually just suck, because it's supposed to be 12 years after this happens.
Yeah.
And it's more of like... It's not like the action pack that you'd think it is. It's more about like secretive people like trying to assassinate him and more political stuff. And like they say, like half
operations.
Yeah, there's like a part of the book, I don't even remember how many pages long, but it's literally just people sitting at a table having a political discussion, and it's something like a whole chapter of the book is this happening. So, I mean, I don't know if they're going to take, ideas from that and just kind of make it their own. I think if they were smart, they would not do the third or the second book and do the time frame, that 12-year time frame between the end of this one and him, being the emperor of the universe or whatever. And like what happens between then, I think that would be probably a smarter path, but who knows?
What's the deal with the fucking nose rings? Is that like the fucking they need oxygen or some shit?
No, so the nose rings, they breathe through their nose, it collects the moisture.
And the humidity they drink it?
Of their breath. Yeah. So with the still suits, they can go a whole day with, and the most water that they'll lose is the size of a thimble.
Really?
Yeah, from perspiration and stuff. So they can take all the recycled water and drink it from perspiration, and then just keep on reusing it.
I'm kind of upset that I asked. That's gross.
I mean, it might be filtered. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But yeah. So everybody, that's Dune 2. That's on HBO Max or Max, whatever it's called now. So if you are a subscriber to that, you can definitely stream that shit for free. But don't do what I did. Don't just jump to the fucking second movie before finishing the first movie, and then just like being completely fucking blind to everything. You know,
you need to watch the first one. The first one is actually pretty good. I
watched a little bit.
Very...
Like they're more organized. Yeah, like you kind of like see like I seen the part where they were asked to go to this fucking planet. They take over from Dave Bautista because he's a fucking idiot and all that shit. You know, I did see that, and then I don't know. Then it gets hazy. Like I don't even remember what the ending was and what happened. I didn't even know Oscar Isaac died in it. You know, it's fucking bad. Spoiler. But yeah.
But if you don't have Max and you can't watch that, do yourself a favor and go on Netflix and watch Madam Web.
That's not even on Disney Plus?
No, it's on Netflix. No, I think it's a Sony.
Oh.
It's a shitty Sony.
Yeah. Because they own Spider-Man, right? Madam Web's more Spider-Man than just regular mainstream Marvel.
They have figured a way to make a movie that is claimed to be worse than Morbius.
They did Morbius too, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then they sold it to Disney?
Yeah.
Or they're just airing it on Disney?
They just sold it. Dude,
Morbius was so funny.
Madam Web is supposed to be worse. I haven't watched it, and the fact that I think it just came out in like March?
2 months ago? Yeah, 3 months ago.
And it's on Netflix.
That's not
like
good.
They had to figure out who they could sell it off to that would actually air it.
Disney's like, yeah, we're not going to have any part of this.
We're
doing good with Spider-Man right now. Yeah, just keep that shit away.
Let's see. Let's see what the ratings are. Madam Web. Rotten Tomatoes score is 11%.
So that's like a 1 out of 10?
Yeah.
Just over a 1 out of 10.
Horrible. Let's see. Let's see what Morbius got.
It's got like a fucking
Morbius
9.
is 15%. Morbius is better than Madam Web. That's just terrible.
Because fucking Leto's in there with his fucking stunning eyes and shit.
I think it's because nobody wants to see Dakota Johnson. Like, she is just not a good actress.
That's the chick that played
she's
in
not good looking.
the Tom Cruise Alien movie, right?
No, that's Dakota Fanning. That's
Who names their kid Dakota? Get the fuck out of here.
They're all those nepo babies. She's like the daughter of
The fuck is a nepo baby?
You've never heard of a nepo baby?
No.
So a nepo baby is somebody that's the child of two actors or actresses. So Don Johnson is her dad, and Melena Griffith.
And what's her name now? Dakota what?
Dakota Johnson. So
Don Johnson. Okay, so she did
daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. What the fuck was this lady in?
Dakota.
Anyway, so
you imagine if their fucking last names were Dakota and they just pulled like a Kim Kardashian, Kanye thing and just were like, oh yeah, we'll name them North and the other one South. So they're North Dakota and South Dakota.
Yeah. So anyways, a nepo baby.
It's two actors that bang and produce another.
And then they
actor.
but they get into their offspring get into acting because their parents were actors and actresses.
Yeah, no,
they get them in. They get them in, even though if they suck, they're
Yeah.
kind of like riding the coattails of their parents, and they kind of get in and this and that. So
Right.
yeah. So anyways, she's not good looking and she sucks at acting. So yeah, I don't know how she keeps on getting into films. Like she was in 50 Shades of Grey. Like, would you think that they'd put somebody that's actually good looking in that? I don't know. Anyways, so 11%. Our
Wow.
boy Adam Scott was in that movie.
Really?
Mike Epps. Yeah, this is not a lot of good people.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but if you
I'm
guys
going
want
to
to
watch it to see how terrible it is. It's like Morbius. Like I didn't really want to watch it, but I wanted to watch it because everybody said it was terrible, and I just had to see.
yeah,
So I don't know.
wild, fucking wild. Well, everybody, I think that's today's show. If you're watching this live, I'm gonna leave this feed available over the weekend. So happy Memorial Day weekend. Otherwise, if you catch us here on Tuesday, good luck going back to fucking work. Suckers. No, I gotta go back.
Jackasses.
Yeah. But yeah, no, make sure you hit up www.tellerightpodcast.com. Leave us some fucking comments. Check out our content. Buy a fucking t-shirt. Be fucking cool. First time subscribers, or first time listeners, please hit the subscribe button so you can be a subscriber, catch all the latest shows. Full time listeners, thank you for your support. And we will see you next time for 77 Conspiracy Theory Night, baby. We'll see ya.
Yeah, sure.
Tell It Right Podcast.